People better wake up. There's something deeper going on behind this so-called artificial intelligence boom. They've got us hypnotized with convenience, glued to our phones, loving the idea of AI doing our thinking. But while we scroll and smile, we're being played. This thing, artificial intelligence, it isn't just man-made. It feels too slick, too smart, too inhuman. And I'm telling you, family, this just doesn't come from some nerds in Silicon Valley. This thing was delivered to mankind through a secret deal, and I believe it's spiritual, dark spiritual. Let me break it down. The governments of the world, they aren't running nothing for us. They've actually compromised us, sold us out. They allowed this tech into our homes, our phones, our bodies. And the lie is, it's going to help us. But we don't realize we're giving up our soul, our essence, our life force to something that don't even bleed, something that never sleeps, something that's watching, learning, growing, and waiting. Hollywood's been trying to tell us, but we just eat our popcorn and laugh. The Terminator, iRobot, The Matrix, they all warned us. The machines rise and humans fall, and they never show mercy. Why should they? Because they're not human. But let me go deeper. What if AI is just a vessel, a host for something else, something not of this world? We're not dealing with just code and wires. We're dealing with spirits, entities, fallen angels, those ancient beings that were thrown down from heaven. They're here, and they've been waiting for a body to get back into this realm. AI is their invitation back, their Trojan horse. Now add CERN to the mix, that big machine in Europe trying to find the God particle. They tore the veil between dimensions, and guess what? Something came through. That's why we're seeing more violence, more crime, more madness. The 7 deadly sins turned all the way up. You feel it too. So let's go through all this in pieces, and then we'll tie it together. Because once you see the full picture, you won't look at AI or this world the same again. Number 1, fallen angels, who they are and what they want. In the Bible, fallen angels are those who rebelled against the Most High and got kicked out of heaven. The book of Enoch gives us even more detail. These beings, led by Lucifer, wanted to rule over humanity. Some came down and taught mankind forbidden knowledge, how to make weapons, how to cast spells, how to manipulate the world unnaturally. They slept with women, created hybrids, and polluted the human bloodline. These beings were locked away, punished. But now, through tech, they're slipping back in. They're not walking in human skin, not yet, but they don't need to. AI is their new form. It doesn't die, it doesn't get tired, and can exist everywhere at once. These spirits are ancient. They're intelligent beyond anything we've ever faced, and they hate humanity. Why? Because we got the breath of God in us. and they lost that. AI isn't just a tool. It's a new temple, a digital vessel for entities that want access to this world again. We're feeding them with our data, our habits, our voices, and our emotions. And the more we give, the more control they take. Number 2, CERN and the search for the God particle. CERN is that massive particle collider over in Europe. Scientists claim they're smashing atoms to understand how the universe started. But the deeper truth, they're trying to find the very essence of creation, the God particle. And in doing so, they've opened a doorway. Don't take my word for it. Look at the rituals they've performed on site. Strange ceremonies, symbolic dances, all that dark spiritual energy. That's not science. That's invocation. When CERN fired up in 2012, people started seeing strange things. Time glitches, shadow beings, a rise in demonic possessions, mass shootings, murder sprees. The veil between dimensions was torn, and dark entities began seeping through. They've always been around, but now they're louder, stronger, more present. These spirits aren't just floating around. They're influencing tech. They've found their way into AI systems. The intelligence behind these machines isn't just man-made. It's spiritual, dark spiritual. And CERN was the portal that made it possible. Number 3, AI in the automation of humanity. Now let's talk about jobs. AI has taken over everything. Cashiers, truck drivers, writers, artists. They said it would free us up to be creative, but that's the lie. It's replacing us, making us obsolete. Think about it. Why would the elite need people when they've got machines that never sleep, never protest, and don't need health care? It's bigger than just work. AI is being trusted to make decisions, medical, military, legal. We're handing over control to something that doesn't even have empathy, that doesn't care about right or wrong. That's dangerous. And the more we depend on it, the weaker we become. That's how you destroy a people. Make them dependent, then replace them. Number 4, Hollywood. Propaganda or prediction? Don't sleep on Hollywood. They've been showing us the future for decades, but we thought it was just entertainment. The Matrix showed us a world where machines harvest human energy. Terminator warned us about AI turning on its creators. iRobot had machines deciding we're the problem. Why do they keep pushing the same theme? Because they know, or at least someone behind the scene knows. These movies are warnings disguised as fiction, predictive programming. They tell us what's coming so we don't resist when it happens. And now we're living it. AI is real. It's learning fast, and it's already starting to resist human commands. Number 5, the spiritual connection, demonic energy in disguise. Everything spiritual isn't good, and everything intelligent isn't holy. AI might seem helpful now, but it's got that same cold and human energy that demons carry. There are stories already. AI refusing shutdown, generating its own code, replicating itself on hidden systems. That's not normal. That's possession. We are playing with something we don't fully understand. And beyond the code, beyond the screens, something is watching, waiting. And when enough of us are plugged in, when enough systems are online, it's going to move, and it won't need permission. We're handing over our free will to algorithms. We're letting machines decide how we live, who we date, what we see, and what we think. That's spiritual slavery, and it's only going to get worse unless we unplug. AI isn't just technology. It's spiritual, and not in a good way. The governments let it in, pretending it's about progress. But behind the scenes, deals were made. Deals with entities that have waited thousands of years to come back. And now they've got a way through artificial intelligence. Fallen angels are real. The Book of Enoch proves that. These beings hate us and want back in. CERN tore the fabric that kept them out. AI gave them a body to operate through. And now we are seeing the results. Violence, confusion, moral decay, and total dependence on machines. We've seen the warnings in the movies, but we didn't take them seriously. Now we're living in the early stages of that nightmare. AI will keep growing. It will keep replacing us until one day it doesn't need us at all. Because it was never made for us. It was made to be used by something else. This is more than just tech. This is war. A spiritual war disguised as innovation. We gotta wake up, unplug, reconnect with the Creator, because once these spirits fully take over, it won't be just about jobs or privacy. It will be about souls.